Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The stakes have been raised here in the wild card round. As it's time to win or get an early start on the offseason. It's the Texans going up against the Broncos. So let's go now to Houston, Texas, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
The Broncos ready here for the kickoff. The Texans are ready to run back this kick.
Let's go! Boom! 58!
Drop back, shotgun formation. Complete to Hopkins. Ray's there to take him down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Let's go! Boom! 58!
Out of the gun. Catch made. Fights off the hit. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. First down coming up. That long gain sets them up here on this play. He'll take the snap from the gun. It's wide open. Coming out, moving the chains, moving inside the 30.
It's a nice job, Jim, so far by the offense. But look, let's talk about the defense. Somewhere, one of these guys has got to make a play. So far, nobody's stepping up.
Let's go!
First and goal from the 5. And intercepted. Moore's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today. The Texans were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
First down here after the completion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Launches it down the field, and then there's a great catch. That's his first reception today. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that go up and make catches like that.
And it's just thrown away. It's now second down.
Let's go!
From the shotgun. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. Hopkins taken down. But the play picked up 8.
Let's go!
Third down and 2. Ray wraps up the quarterback.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He'll throw it over the middle. The Texans turn the ball over on downs. The Texans offense getting ready to start this drive. I'm sure they're having a hard time letting go of what happened last time when they had the football across midfield and field goal range and failed to come away with any points.
Look, I like the fact that they went for it on 4th down. What I disagree with was the play call. It was it didn't give the quarterback enough options, and that's why it failed.
But you still agree that they should have gone for it?
Absolutely.
2nd down and 10. Makes the reception. He's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. The Texans taking up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. From the shotgun. Scrambling now. Reaches out and grabs it. Talib's the one who brings him to the ground. First down following the long play. From the gun. The Texans get a first down.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Handoff. Picks up maybe 3.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second and goal from the 4. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? They got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive. Attack this offense.
Let's go.
3rd and goal at the 2. Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown. The Texans offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today. The Texans coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
2nd down and 2. Field, but they can't connect.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. Fleener has the catch. Taking off. Stewart's there to take him down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. From the gun. He's got the catch. It's Mario Williams who makes the stop.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Let's go.
The Texans will take the snap from the 30. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. The Broncos will come out in the dime.
Let's go.
3rd down and 10. Finds his mark.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Handoff made. And gains about 1.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
2nd and goal from the 2. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. A big touchdown. The Texans take the field here in the 2nd half, looking to extend their...
It's halftime is over. You come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over. Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. He's drilled as he throws.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The Texans snap it at the 31. Looking long. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Benjamin's got a chance this time. Tackled at the 29-yard line. And a run back of about 11. The Broncos offense... The Broncos lined up in the nickel.
Let's go. Blue 58.
Snap it out of the gun. The catch by Hopkins. That's a gain of 8. That's 5 receptions on the day.
The Texans did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Let's go. Blue 58.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. He's wide open for the grab.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw. Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Touchdown, Texans. And two tight ends on the field here. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Tony Moiaki has the catch. First down at the 38. A near interception, that time by Harris. Second down coming up. The Texans come out in a bunch set. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Scans the field. The defense gets a sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The Texans come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Benjamin's got it at the 13. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
The Broncos love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one. First down at the 20. Fleener's going to pull in the bullet pass. Tight end has not been a problem lately. This guy, as you can see by the numbers, continues to thrive.
He's one of the best in the NFL, isn't he? And every week he just finds a way to get it done from the tight end position.
First down and 10. The Texans now moves the chains. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. The Texans snap it at the 41. Gets away from the pressure. Breaks free. He's scrambling down. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds. Here's the football marked at the 47.
Let's go.
They'll go shotgun here. He has the grab. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Third catch today so far. And this game is tied. Phil, you've got a quarterback, though, who's ready to be the difference maker down the stretch.
I would think so, Jim. He's been outstanding all day long. He has kept this football team in the game, and he is going to probably end up being the difference.
Now first and 10. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They come to the line at the 24. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Flag is out. Game's 20.
Holding offense.
Defense accepts the penalty.
Still second down.
The football sits at the 34. The Texans lined up. Everybody split out wide.
Let's go. Blue 58.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man, defensive coordinators love this. When you can hit, or this time they sack the quarterback without even blitzing.
Let's go.
Midway through the fourth quarter. Looking to go down the field here. It's intercepted. It'll be a touchback. We're getting late in the game, and that big defensive play now puts the offense in perfect position to take control of this one.
Yeah, you know what happened? I'll give a lot of credit to the defense, but the quarterback on the other side, I think he's had so much success, he got overconfident, and he took a chance, and he got burned.
Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well.
Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the time. Looking across the middle, and that'll gain just a few yards. Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Time becoming a factor in this game. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And there's a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Let's go. Blue 58.
Out of the shotgun formation. Got the completion. Has 12 on this play. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go.
1st and 10. It's Fleener. Talib's in on the tackle. The Texans have had a big target in the middle of the field today. Fleener's been a big target across the middle of the field.
You said it right. They depend on him. He's one of the best in the NFL. And when you're one of the best tight ends in the NFL, they are going to find ways to get you the football.
2nd down and 1. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Texans have not needed to adjust this aspect of their offense. Fleener's had no trouble getting open, and that's a reason why.
Absolutely. You look his way. The guy has everything. He has speed, size, and a great pair of hands. You need to find ways to get the football to him.
It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. So takes the knee. The Broncos stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Takes the knee. The Broncos will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
Line of scrimmage, the 27.
The Texans will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. Takes the knee. that's going to do it in this wild card matchup. One team moving on to the divisional round, and the other heads home for the long off season. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.